This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. So the next night in Asbury Park, they're doing a house show, and it's notable because Gary Michael Capetta announces that Sting had defeated Ric Flair to become the new NWA World Champion. And when he makes that announcement before the matches start, there's a huge amount of boos raining in. They came to see the Nature Boy. Was there any concern that, we might undermine Sting if we have Rick working the undercard? Was that something people were talking about, do you think?
Well, it got our attention based on the reaction you just described. I don't know if that was just a quote unquote Northeast heel reaction. I don't know. There was a lot of angst. We were told, I wasn't there, but we were told there's a lot of angst, the crowd, the booing, and so forth. But yeah, you got to be careful how you do that. So what I'm asking, I guess, is Flair a babyface now or a heel? What's your answer?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Arn Anderson has always referred to him as a half-assed babyface, but I think the answer becomes in how does he wrestle? Does he cheat to win? Is he holding tights? Is he using foreign objects? Is he putting his feet on the ropes? Then he's a heel, and people just cheer the villains, which I guess is becoming more and more commonplace in large part thanks to Ric Flair.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that he was in no man's land.
Yes.
And he didn't have a pure, clean identity for the fans to relate to, Conrad. So that was another booking mistake. Rick should have been a babyface, because as a babyface, the tag matches that he and Sting could have against the Horsemen and a variety of other guys could have been very, very good and drawn money. And Sting would have been able to be in the ring every night, so to speak, with an H. And so I don't know, that was not done. And that may have just been because of Rick's passion wanted to remain a heel because it was more fun. And he liked being a heel. I think at that point in time, you got to say, look, you've been playing quarterback. I got to get you out, get you back in the game. You're going to start running. You're going to be a running back. I'm going to get the ball in your hands. So, and you help our new quarterback get over. That's pretty much it. So, but that didn't materialize to that deal, and it jeopardized Sting's growth, no doubt.
So let's talk about what happens when Sting or Flair goes down with a staph infection. He's going to miss a few loops. He's out hurt. So the powers that be slot Harley Race in here. So now it's Harley Race taking Flair's spot. It's a team with Barry Windham to take on Sting and Luger. This has got to be maybe one of Harley's last hurrahs here, does it not?
Yeah, I think it might be. It might be. But I'll say he did an admirable job. He wasn't no spring chicken then, but Harley was Harley. And the guys, I hope that, and I'm sure that Luger and Sting both agree that they should have learned something. All those nights with Harley, should have learned something. And if that wasn't worth something really important, then we're all missing a boat here. So Ole was just lucky that was another thing about being Ole had that territory and Georgia, and he used these guys a lot. So those guys half-assed owed Ole a little bit because of the paydays he earned them back when they needed it. So I think that was a blessing, quite frankly. Even though we make fun of Ole and his band lawns and, hitting himself in the head and shit like that. And, he's crass as hell. Shivani and I used to almost go hide on 13th, 12th floor, or 13th floor where it was. So we didn't run into Ole. Then on the rare chance you did late at night, he'd say, you boys better write that Sunday show, because I'm sure as hell not. If you don't write it, it ain't going to happen. He'd leave. So Shivani and I would take all the existing elements that fit storyline wise, package them up, and do a show. That was Ole. He was very unique in a lot of ways, but he was not a dumbass by any stretch. He understood the pro wrestling business. He's like Cowboy sometimes. His communication skills could have been used a little softening up, maybe.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.